want to play with you. Hi everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. We all know who this is. We all know what they were for, and we all know what happened to them inside of Nijisanji. And Selen Tatsuki, the one with the last cup of coffee, had some serious situations in Nijisanji. But now we're not talking about her specifically, but we're using her because Tabs Rose, or Rose Tabs VT, did a model art raffle. Hello everyone, I'm a new VTuber, and I'm doing an art giveaway, and prize for the bottom model a full body model art. Follow me or tweet this post, like, drop your character reference, and here you go. Guess who that is in the very left? It is a recolor and adding a couple of things on top of this one with a big hand and things like that. So that is some model art stuff. It's basically a recolor of this. I mean, just even the eyes are just flipped. I mean, not even flipped. They're just the same color eyes, same look, everything like that. The issue with this is a style specifically from the mama. It's the same type of style from the mama of Illyra inside of Nijisanji, and then you have here with also Selen. And it's a recolor. Giveaway is a scam. It's really suspicious. Why is the random Selen Tatsuki model there? Why none of the styles match? Why does one on the right look like it's AI generated? And why is the account only made this month? It says, y'all, that's effing Selen Tatsuki from Niji, who's ex-retired. You really think an account a month old had a hand in that? Can I share my character via DM? Not the AI green model. What the F? One of them is Selen, the other one is Mirayos. So another model that has been taken. And here are the couple of things they have here. Could very well be that the Tabs one here is also one that is taken away. Don't know, but it looks very weird. And it is very scummy. A scam, stay away from this one. It's a Nijisanji. Someone's using Nijisanji for scam stuff. Stay away from it. Hololive is finally sharing a way that we can feel more Calliope's balls, or at least the other VTubers' balls in the whole thing. And I'm just going with that. We're just sticking with that. And this is through their Super Expo 2026 Hololive 7th Fest, Riding on Dreams. Now you can feel your Oshi's balls in the comfort of your own home, in the privacy of your own home. What I mean by this, it is the article here with NTT Docomo develops VTuber support system using haptic sharing technology. Feel Tech Hololive experience content will be showcased at South by Southwest. SSXW is South by Southwest. The article is here. We have them showing this here. It is video and audio system delivers movements, heartbeats, video effects of the artist fans through tactile sharing device. Until now, VTuber viewing experience has focused on visual, auditory, hearing, such as watching, listening images. The system we deliver movements, emotions, artists that could not be conveyed by words or facial expressions alone. On the fan side, by receiving physical sensations such as temperature of the thrust, and breath, you can get a sense of reality. It seems to be near the thrust again, and experience that can be understood one-on-one. And it is at South by Southwest. And recently, Hololive is doing their Super Expo, as I've shown before, and I've done before, shown the whole thing there before. And this is interesting to say the least. Let's see how people reacted on here. Callie reacted, what the F? I need to buy that technology, GG Moodian. The frig, not with justice funds, you're not. And then, people, they're running with the joke. I still have no idea what these are. You're supposed to feel things. What you feel is the mystery, though. I have no idea what's beyond haptics or why I decided to tie Hololive brand to it, but honestly, it's satisfying to hear new consumer tech of any kind that's not AI or surveillance. Dad was more literal than we thought. Not the justice funds, you're not. Finally, some good roleplay. Did she intentionally use the double negative of that, how she speaks? That's literally how English works, not double negative. Not with justice funds, you are. Technology has come and so have I. Yeah, that's the whole joke with this thing. How big are the balls? How big are Dad's balls? And how big are GD's balls? Or whoever's balls is going to be there. You can, God, I'm sure someone's going to put them somewhere. It's like, yeah, Hololive has decided to share their VTubers' balls with the world. And I'm here for it. She is done with them, as today we're talking about Grimmy, who's a female English-speaking independent VTuber and voice actress who streams on Twitch. She also, a while ago, joined Mythic, but I think she's not a part of it anymore. And that is what we're talking about right now. We're talking about Grimmy here, as you can see, a streamer of VTuber Spooky, as she decided to put something out against Mythic. Recently, we have had Vienna, who has left Mythic Talent, allegedly on good terms. A lot of times because they have a non-disparagement clause, so they can't really say anything negative to start out with, but maybe there are negative things that they have to talk about, that they, you know, they personally feel or whatever. But in those situations, they still can't say anything because of the fact, as I said before, they tend to have a non-disparagement clause with Mythic or whatever organization they are leaving, and they can't really say anything on that end because, as I mentioned, it can be a whole legal thing. So today, we are taking a look at something that she said here, which I'm going to give you a little bit bigger. Grimmy implied Mythic is just another black company, but will drama tubers talk about this when all the biggest ones work for them? Well, I guess False already graduated, but Rima's still here. We have this. I'm not a part of any organization, and I'm just reporting the news. I'm not saying whether they are or they aren't. That is something for you guys to decide, but let us see what she says, having known what is inside the company, or at least her experience. This isn't everyone's experience. Some people can have better experiences, worse experiences, etc., but this is her experience.
I mean, I was always independent, so the thing is, if you're a sponsor or anything like that, please just direct yourself to grimmy@deadtransmission.com. As for the stuff with Mythic, I can't talk about it. And
Because she left.
I'm specifically not going to say anything about it. That's pretty much it. I wasn't hype about it. I'm not going to tell anyone about it. It was a little silly. On your About page, Twitch? Okay, I'll change that right now. Thank you for letting me know. This isn't like a thing where it's just like, oh, Grimmy got upset. This was quite substantial. But on the other hand, I don't really want to, like, cause any problems for anyone there. I don't know how on earth... I don't know. Pretty much all I'll say is that was... there was something very, very crazy. I think people would be pretty upset about it if they do, and that's pretty much all I can say. I think everyone would be pissed, but I am not going to talk about it. And if I hear any rumors spreading about why I left, where they're trying to frame me negatively, I will talk about it, and I will tell everyone exactly what it was. I was really, really, really upset. And I think everyone would have been, like, universally there. So, alright. Not on, like, on a personal level for them. Not just me, on a personal level individually. But anyways, we're moving on. I would have been upset too if you knew. If you knew. But Grimmy got receipts. I do, actually. I have proof of something. But, I'm gonna see if I can't... Well, I'm 50-50 on whether or not it's gonna become a legal matter or not. So, that's pretty much it. I didn't want to dig in...
That's pretty severe. If there is even a 50-50 chance of it becoming a legal matter, she has proof of it and things like that. That is a severe situation behind the scenes. Now, it could be many things. It could be they're taking more than what they said they were going to take. It could be that they are, like what Vishojo did back in the day, saying to sponsors, this is how much it is, and then telling her, or telling the people, like Matarakan and others found out, telling the people who work for them, oh, this is all we could get you for the sponsors, but they're charging like 2x the price, and then giving these people like 50% of it, or whatever. That is something that could be happening there. We don't know.
To that part, whatever happened, it's okay. I'm so sorry for being a little pissy about it. That's all I can say. Oh, man. Some people... Sorry, I'm thinking about it and getting pissed. All right. All right, we're chill. We're chill. It's all good. It's all good, baby.
So that's as far as I'm going to go right now. We also have Cha-Cha, your V-Mom, who got into this whole thing because she's also a part of Mythic. Right here we have a lot of different creators that are a part of Mythic, whether IRL or inside of the VTuber space. Mythic does run itself a little bit more like a talent agency where they get you help with sponsors and things like that, but it doesn't mean that they aren't human. They are human. They can F things up really bad, and let's hear what Cha-Cha has to say. Mythic isn't a VTuber agency. They're a company that provides sponsorships to their talent rosters. I don't think she said they were a VTuber agency. I don't think she even implied they were a VTuber agency, to be honest with you. They also provide legal support if someone else tries to infringe on your IP. Mythic has helped me twice in that regard for making sure my IP was protected. I have nothing but good things to say about Mythic, honestly. People down here says how it works. You become a Mythic talent, get on the roster of the streamers. Gaming companies pick streamers on the roster to offer money to play game activity. Mythic asks talents if they want sponsor. Planned stream, they fulfill sponsor's requirement. Mythic gets a cut. Streamer gets a bigger cut. Profit. think it's valid you want to speak, Oko says, want to speak personal experiences and clear up confusion about the agency itself. However, unfortunately, Grimmy doesn't seem to be the first person that have had issues with this place. Are you speaking on behalf of the company itself? And it says, I mean, I wouldn't call VTuber agency either. It's more of a general talent. See if she actually responded to this. There you go. No response. More of a general talent agency. Didn't see what differences though. It's everything you listed. What a VTuber agency would also do, anyways. VTuber agencies taking more active role in the talents do. Agencies also take cuts from regular revenue from Twitch and YouTube. Mythic only takes a cut per sponsorship. Apparently, something else serious happened with Grimmy for her to do this whole thing. Mythic doesn't tell me how to stream, rules, stipulations to stream, etc. VTuber agencies in most cases own your VTuber outright as well. Yes, they usually do. An agency, absolutely, just not a VTuber agency. In the Hololive sense, it's more a sponsorship team with extra benefits. Many people have called it a glorified email list, an emailing list. That's what some people have called it. I've heard some people who have left in the past, and I've covered some people who have left in the past who have called it that as well. I don't know, I would honestly step back and see what happens. Grimmy seems visibly upset about this. I think it's something that can't be simply dismissed out of hand. Not sure what Grimmy experience is. My main point is retweeting was to explain that Mythic isn't a traditional VTuber agency and what Mythic does for their streamers. Fair enough. I guess I'll have to see both sides before jumping to conclusions. I thought you wouldn't need one, Cha-Cha. Wouldn't need sponsorships. Every streamer needs sponsorships. And yeah, that's what she's going on here. A lot of people accusing her of being very defensive of the company. She's explaining what the company does and how it benefits me as a testimony, not a defense. Cha-Cha, I understand that you want to defend Mythic, but at the same time, defending them only draws attention to them. Sponsorship companies aren't the same as VTuber agencies. So people keep doing, calling her out. People called her out, as you can see here. And, it seems to a lot of people, I'm not saying that she is, but it seems to a lot of people she's running defense for an agency that she has had good experiences with. Now, if it's actually a good experience, well, Grimmy would tell you otherwise. Grimmy would say otherwise, that there's something that really ticked her off that made it so she had to leave. Don't know what it is, don't even know what the beginning of it could be, but it had to have been serious for her to leave. They're doing it, they're going wild, and we have robots now. What am I talking about? We have Hololive Fan Wiki right here that's showing you all of Hololive. Hololive is the big organization. That's Hololive, JP, which is on the left. EN, ID, devices you're seeing down here. Holostars are under all of Hololive Productions. All of that is there. English and JP for them. What are we talking about as they're doing something with robots? Gundam, the official Gundam account, has put out special collaboration launched. Gundam Series X Hololive Production. Various content only available in the special collaboration is planned to be rolled out. This information will be shared here. And of course, we're going to go to the site. But first, we want to take a look at everything that's happening here. Gundam Series. Gundam Exia is going to be Shirakami Fubuki. V Gundam is Sakura Miko. Sazabi is Sazabi is Hoshimachi Suisei. Crossbone Gundam X1, Hosho Marin. And we have Freedom Gundam, Hakui Koyori. Unicorn Gundam Unit 2 Banshee Norm is Rindo Chisato. So here we have all of them. We have the ones you can see here. Very well made. And these are actual these are buildable Gundams, it looks like. You have them all here. Yeah, these are either buildable Gundams or something else like that. And you can see Hololive X Gundam, their full-on collaboration. This is an amazing collaboration. It is something that only happens when you have a huge partnership like this. Original collaborative costumes, mini characters, creative content exclusive to the special collaboration is also planned. Collaboration goods and other projects are under the planning consideration. So it's probably going to be, like I mentioned, more than likely buildable Gundams, other forms, other things there. You can see each and every one here and all of their different ones, specifically all their looks here. I get Comet or maybe that in Pirate, but I don't really understand what's reasoning criteria for the others. Where's that coming from? I wonder. The V folks, I'm not totally clueless about MIDI. I'm not super knowledgeable either. Are there any experts out there who could enlighten me? And here is the full-on there. Fuck your privacy stuff. The Gundam Hololive there. And the Taro, I believe. Taro on the sides. And you see the mini stories, the other events, other things here, promotional videos, which is this one here. Let's take a look at it. Taking a look at all of them there. Ah, shoot, I skipped it. There we go.
ガンダム×ホロライブプロダクションスペシャルコラボしたオリジナルカラーのモビルスーツや
Original colors of mobile suits for each and every one of them.
ミニキャラなどさまざまな企画も鋭意進行中。徐々に明かされていくエピソード。
So yeah, they're going through every single thing. They made a freaking promotional video for freak's sake, and they also did this one here.
こうガンダム×ホロライブプロダクションスペシャルコラボレーション
A short.
コラボグッズ商品
With
化
all
プ
the
ロジェ
stuff that I
ク
was
ト
showing you before. It's very nice. I do like it.
果たしてその先に待つのは何か。
It's awesome. I like it. I'm glad that they're doing it. Some people will be like, well, what about indies? Well, hopefully that'll happen eventually, but when you are a large organization like this, you get the opportunities that you build the partnerships, you build it from the ground up, and you get these opportunities when you are much larger. I'm very, very happy for the girls that have it, the girls that are getting it. It's amazing. I've loved Gundam ever since I was like 12, so it's absolutely amazing to see this happen. Hosho Marin, or Hosho Marin, is a female Japanese VTuber with Hololive JP, part of Hololive Gen Fantasy. And as Fantasy, she is if you remember correctly, she is a woman cosplaying as a pirate, wanting to get her own crew. As said down here, she is here, Captain Hosho Marin. Keep her steady, love jewels and money, personality, things like that. Her dream is to become a pirate. Her dream is to become a pirate and go treasure hunting in order to get a pirate ship. She's now stacking up money as a VTuber on the Great Lands, just like how the other land lovers do. She acts like a big sis sometimes, seduces people as Succubus does. So she is someone wanting to be a pirate, technically cosplaying as a pirate. And we have Dress Up Darling, which is an amazing anime and manga. I do recommend if you do like that slice of life type of stuff. It is a good one. I have watched it. I love it. So right now what they're doing is a crossover between both of them. Crossover figure of Kitagawa Marin and Marin and Hosho Marin is being announced. They both have Marin. And here we go with her dressing up as Hosho Marin and Marin dressing up as Marin. Let's take a look here. It is Hosho Marin Dress Up Darling cosplay version for my Dress Up Darling the movie. And there's a Hololive X Aniplex there. And I did go to Ami when I was in Japan, when I was in Tokyo, and it does have they do showcase amazingly like complex designs. It's really nice. It's really nice. So I do recommend if you are in the market for it, go for one of those. I may hook a brother up with one of these, and yeah, really, very wonderful. And they are going to be doing so many more, and they already have so many to start off with. And a continuation of what I was mentioning before with Ami. Ami has decided to make more figures. Over here you can see Hoshimachi Suisei, Asuki, and I'm going to show you like all the ones that they already have with Miko, Marin, Lami, Papa Parade's Hololive production Lami's, other ones there. When I went to the Akihabara store, one of their main Akihabara stores, I saw them in, like, they're very very detailed for all of the ones that they showed there. And we have, of course, Fuamoko here as well, taking a look at the bows, and these are being shown off right now at the expo. You also have Mikochi here as well with her figures. There are many more, as you can see here, some for pre-order, some are already up for pre-order, a lot. Shirakami Fubuki, Noel, you get some Akai Hato as well. You get a lot of different ones. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm glad. And this is just want to show you more of the Hololive figures. Sakura Miko is a female Japanese VTuber with Hololive JP. She's part of Gen 0 with Tokino Sora, Robo-san, Hoshimachi Suisei, and Asuki. She had a rough road coming up, but she has grown a ton. She recently did her birthday, her big birthday live stream. And in the live stream, I did cover this, but I wanted to give you the official notice with Hyte. Mikochi is blooming. We're happy to announce our upcoming collaboration collection with Sakura Miko. Pre-orders coming soon, and is at Hyte/MikoX. Here it is with the keycap set, and the desk mat is going to be there too, and the two different designs there. The closer designs, as you can see here, very, very wonderful designs. People down here are very happy, would 100% buy those cases. They weren't so expensive. Yeah, the Hyte cases, the Hyte 90 and all those other cases are expensive, but this is wonderful for Miko. Neuro-Sama is in danger. And we're going to be talking about exactly what I mean. It's not a huge danger, but it is a interesting thing that has happened there. You can say it's a bit of a danger. We have Neuro-Sama. It's an independent English-speaking VTuber, as we know by now. Many of you have already known her, seen her, are probably a part of the swarm already. And this is, of course, she is created by VTUBER. She is a kind of a language model type of thing, created by VTUBER. Originally created to play Os, or Osu, whichever way you want to call it, to try to beat that game. Then later he had the Neuro program try to do Minecraft before she ever had any kind of visual look. And as we go on to Twitter, from Nav Tour, says someone just open sourced their own Neuro-Sama, and it might be better than the original. It's called ID. Fully autonomous AI companion that talks to you in real time, plays Minecraft with you, plays Factorial, chats on Discord and Telegram, has a Live 2D and VRM avatar body, remembers past conversations, and runs entirely on your machine. Not a chatbot, not a voice assistant, a digital being that lives on your screen. Here's what the thing can actually do. Real-time voice conversations with speech recognition plus synthesis, plays Minecraft autonomously alongside you, plays Factorial, builds, automates, strategizes, joins your Discord and Telegram for chat. Fully automated Live 2D and VRM avatar with auto blink, eye tracking, idle animations, persistent memory across sessions, local inference via web GPU, no API calls needed, runs in your browser on desktop, macOS, Windows, or on mobile. Here's why it matters. Neuro-Sama is the most famous AI VTuber on the internet, and that is very true. She's the one that a lot of people are trying to copy. And a lot of people watch her stream, but she's closed source. When the stream ends, she's gone. You can't talk to her, you can't play games with her, you can't customize her. ID is an open source answer. Your own AI companion, always available, fully yours. Here's the wildest part. It supports 30 LLM providers. OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, Ollama, Grok, Mish. I didn't even know there were that many. Damn, that's why the AI boom is happening. Local models, swap the brain with a config change. It uses native CUDA and Apple Metal for reference. Not some slow wrapper. Real GPU acceleration through Hugging Face Candle. Even has a plugin system so that the community can extend what she can do. Watch videos, browse the web, learn new games. Architecture is built for it. 17.5 GitHub stars, 1.7k forks. So forks are basically people doing their own modifications to it, whether doing anything like a little add-ons or any kind of fixes or any of that kind of stuff. 2518 commits. Those are things like the fixes that have been committed to the whole thing. 101 contributors, 46 releases. This isn't a weekend project. It is a movement. 100% open source MIT license. And the MIT license does allow use for other things. Basically, it's one of those open source licenses like GNU ones and things like that. There's the GitHub for Project ID. Open sourcing a complex system like this shifts the coordination costs to the users, who now have to manage the overhead of customization and maintenance. Valid point, but that also is what makes the community around it stronger over time. The best open source projects are figured out already. Can it run 100% locally? This is the first thing I wanted to know too. Local equals no API costs and full privacy. That's a deal breaker for a lot of people. The Factorial integration is a sleeper feature here. Watching AI build and optimize the factory alongside you is a completely different category than voice chat. It's a gaming angle is so underrated here. People will spend hours with an AI in a game environment without even realizing they're stress testing the whole system. The 2D, 3D models, better latency, unhinged, can sing, has an evil twin sister, a father who doesn't say it back, VTuber friends, and the swarm. Signature look of superiority. Says the feature list alone is wild, but the latency improvement is what actually matters for real use. This person says here, it says, the real reason Neuro is better isn't because of the high tech. It's because her development was entirely in closed doors. Starting small is the key to these things. Building public gives you feedback loops that no internal team can replicate. That's the real advantage. True. Kind of forgot about IU, so here's the thing. Many people tried remaking Neuro, but I'm not different. But a bunch of them went all in for it. First, Neuro started simply as an Osu AI bot, like I mentioned before, that learns, which is somewhat a big thing back then. My point is, VTuber didn't provide everything the community wanted, but he sure made a lot of it possible, just like a 3D Neuro. Look at it and think of how the hell did he make that? So yeah, Neuro still has a place and will never lose her place. She has grown a lot. VTuber has advanced her a lot. ID has her place as well. ID has a place in the community. It's a bit different because ID's not going to be streaming. There isn't that connection to millions of people online in that way, because Neuro seems very real in the way she does things, and that is where Neuro. I mean, there is a danger of some people being like, "Ooh, I prefer this to Neuro." It is a big competitor to Neuro, but I don't think that this number one isn't meant to fully replace her. At least I don't think so. People are mentioning multi-app control. The meat and all the LLM you put there is garbage. Final product is garbage as well. Most LLMs are garbage compared to Neuro. Fair point, precisely why making it model agnostic matters. Plug in whatever works best and swap and something better drops. So yeah, a lot of people are wanting to install it. A lot of people are mentioning the ups and downs of it. And then I don't think you understand what Neuro really is. If you say LLM is better, try not to play, not trying to play this down. Happy to admit that ID is very cool and great, but the reason Neuro is watched is because there's a very meaningful story behind her. She's almost like a kid growing, and that's the thing. People who have joined the Swarm, especially when they joined it early on, they joined it when she was an Osubot, when she was doing Os, when she was learning about the doing Minecraft before she had a model, when Vidal was testing her out, and then they shot her have a model. And not only that, because she did have the original model was the Live 2D, just regular model, the base model. And then after that, they had a lot of contributors like Annie and others who made the Neuro that you have now, and Evil Neuro and things like that. You watched it slowly right in front of your eyes, year by year, advance and evolve and grow like a child would. And that is one reason, like I said before, that Neuro will never be replaced. Pheromoan is a VTuber here that you can see, and Game Grumps, she has a big issue with Game Grumps, at least recently had an issue of copyright with Game Grumps. Game Grumps is an American Let's Play web series. It started a long time ago. There were people that came in and out of Game Grumps. I believe JonTron was a part of it. A lot of different people. There were a lot of people coming in and out. Right now, I believe it is defunct. They no longer are doing, well, not defunct, but they're not as big as they used to be. A lot of people are like, they're not what they used to be. And this is showing a little bit of it, which is Pheromoan mentioning here, "Are you kidding me? After a damn good day, I see this from Game Grumps. Can I please speak to someone about this? Filed a counterclaim with Team YouTube. Email the address provided, claimant YouTube creators. The reason why I have it this way, it was deleted. This was deleted, so I got it from where I could. It says 2 copyright strikes. We received copyright removal requests on your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. As a result, your video was removed from YouTube. Channel received a strike. You had 3 copyright strikes. Your channel will be removed." So 2. They did 2 at once. And it was for this video, making cookies a D&D way. And then here, looks like you completed copyright school and submitted a counter notification. Your strike is set to expire soon. If you maintain under 3 strikes, expire soon, 90 days is not soon. And, because it's not soon, and you still are at risk. You can't stream, I think, and you're at risk for other things. So you submit a counter notification. Our team is reviewing, and we'll get back to you ASAP. I'm not quite sure this was the React content, and I hope if this was the React content, banner, and this is Winter Mint, Chess Arbiter, and I had this happen to my band and our original content, but this is one of the reasons why I don't do React content very often. You can get hit. It says, "Let me be another warning to my new friends. Please be careful of reacting to Game Grumps content. I was told they were accepting of reacting content, but it appears this is incorrect." And we do have some good news, some good finality to the whole thing. It has been sorted. I deleted my tweets on the matter since it got handled, but I'm so thankful the Grumps took a look for me. They were lovely. So the Grumps specifically contacted her. What it could have very well been, a lot of these larger larger organizations, because Game Grumps is kind of like an organization at this point. Larger groups, I know Hololive has done that, where they have agencies do it for them, because they can't be looking at every single thing on YouTube. They have agencies that are known for protecting your copyright. Go and take care of it. I've gotten copyright hits from Hololive, the one that they used, so I know enough about it. But yeah, I think that's the case here, but I'm glad overall that she got this handled. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Today, we're talking about Mero Umiko. I do this because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing. There's a lot of drama happening on there, a lot of people being assholes in the community, and I want it to be a positive space here, at least. So let's take a look at Mero Umiko and what she does. Recently, they have had past live streams of Infection Free Zone, other things like that, and we have this zombies with Mero. She's been doing some dramas here.
They're gonna see us through the window. Just okay. Just move fast and be quiet. Okay. Okay. Fuck.
It's actually pretty cool. I actually like it when VTubers create these types of things, create this type of different things out there. And of course, she does have her shorts that she creates here. End of the World short cover. You have live streams that they've done. Like you said, the last time that they did one was a week ago. They seem to be doing it whenever they have the chance to. They probably have a busy job or something like that. Either way, if you want to check her out, here is her @ and I will try to put that in the description below as well. Shells. Oh, I fucking love this. I fucking love this. Oh, okay. Good. I think I got everything from up here. Got everything. Now let's rappel down.
say I left something behind.
When she powders my gun. Yes, Leon, keep powdering your gun. The girls love it when you powder your gun in front of everybody. That thick metal barrel, so to speak. Now descend on that rope. You're grabbing it nice and tight and descend on that rope. Look at that grip. Look at that forearm strength. Look at that hand grip on that rope. Shooting ropes. What the fuck is this thing? This thing is some shit, dude.
Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
That's what she said! Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.